In the southwest of North America, right in the heart of the state of Nevada, in the scorching heat of the Mojave Desert, there is a city. A city unlike anything else in the world. With lights visible from space at night, over 40 million visitors every year, and a population of around 650,000. This is Las Vegas. But today, we're not here to talk about population numbers. We're here to talk about how this city became a miracle. Think about this for a moment. 100 years ago, this land was completely empty. Nothing but sand, rock, and a merciless sun. And yet today, the world's most expensive hotels, the biggest casinos, and the most extravagant entertainment industry on the planet are right here. So how did this happen? And more importantly, what kind of secrets lie behind this city? The story of Las Vegas actually begins with a water source. In the mid-1800s, traders passing through from Mexico discovered a small oasis in this desert. In Spanish, Las Vegas literally means the meadows. And indeed, there was a small patch of vegetation here, but no one at the time could have ever imagined that a city would rise on this ground. The real transformation began in 1931. That year, the state of Nevada legalized two things at the same time: gambling and fast-track divorce. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But these two decisions launched Las Vegas into one of the most fascinating urban transformations in history. People started coming here not just to have fun, but to escape their marriages. Las Vegas had become a gateway to freedom. But the real explosion came at the end of the 1930s. The government began constructing the massive Hoover Dam nearby. Thousands of workers flooded into the area, and those workers had money to spend and a need to be entertained. Las Vegas stepped onto the stage at exactly the right moment. By the time the dam was finished, the city had begun growing at an unstoppable pace. By the 1940s, a very interesting visitor arrived in Las Vegas: organized crime. A fact that many people don't know today is that a large part of what made Las Vegas what it is was built by the mafia. The legendary Flamingo Hotel, still standing today, was built by mob boss Bugsy Siegel. In 1945, Siegel came forward with the idea of building a massive hotel casino complex in the middle of the desert. His partners thought he was crazy, and indeed, construction costs ballooned wildly. Siegel was killed shortly after the opening in 1947, but the legacy he left shaped Las Vegas forever. The Flamingo is still standing today and still operating. Through the 1950s and 60s, the mob's influence in Las Vegas reached its peak. The casino vaults were under the control of organized crime. That is, until legitimate businessmen like Howard Hughes stepped onto the scene. Hughes bought up several hotels in Las Vegas and slowly began cleaning the city of mob influence. But that atmosphere, that dangerous allure, never really left. Because people have always been drawn to danger. This is the strangest part. What happened in Las Vegas in the 1950s was one of the most absurd moments in history. The US government was conducting nuclear bomb tests in the Nevada desert, just 100 kilometers from the city. And what did Las Vegas do? It turned this into a tourism opportunity. Hotels served guests cocktails called atomic cocktails. Models competed in the Miss Atomic Bomb beauty pageant. People climbed to hotel rooftops to watch the tests. As mushroom clouds rose on the horizon, bars filled to capacity. Today, these images seem deeply disturbing, but Las Vegas had always been a master at turning anything into a show. When people think of Las Vegas, the first thing that comes to mind is, of course, the Strip. This road, stretching roughly 7 kilometers, is one of the most commercially dense areas in the world. But here's the interesting part. The Strip isn't even technically within the city limits of Las Vegas. It falls within the boundaries of a separate municipality called Paradise, so the world's most famous road is, technically, not in Las Vegas at all. The hotels along this road are not just places to stay, they are parallel universes. The Venetian has real canals where gondolas glide. In front of Paris, Las Vegas stands a half-scale replica of the Eiffel Tower. New York recreates the Manhattan skyline. Las Vegas has squeezed the cities of the entire world into a single street. And the scale of these hotels defies imagination. The MGM Grand is one of the largest hotels open to the public in the world, with over 6,000 rooms. The famous Bellagio fountains shoot water 140 meters into the air every night to music. The water capacity of those fountains alone could supply an entire small town. The economy of Las Vegas is built on a single mathematical truth. In gambling, the casino always wins in the long run. This is called the house edge. On slot machines, this percentage ranges between 2 and 15%. So, if you put $100 into a machine, the casino will on average take between $2 and $15 over time. So why do people keep coming, even knowing this? Because Las Vegas has mastered the art of making this math invisible. There are no clocks inside casinos, no windows. The artificial lighting stays the same all day. From the inside, you can't tell whether it's day or night outside. They humidify the air, they give you free drinks, they make everything feel as comfortable as possible. All of this is part of a carefully designed psychological experience built to keep you inside. Las Vegas generates around $7 billion in gambling revenue every year. But here's what's interesting. Nearly half of that revenue now comes not from gambling, but from hotels, restaurants, and entertainment. Las Vegas is slowly transforming from a gambling city into an entertainment capital. Who hasn't performed in Las Vegas? Celine Dion gave concerts here continuously for 16 years. Elton John, Britney Spears, Adele. The world's biggest artists have had or continue to have permanent residencies in Las Vegas. Performing in this city is no longer just a stop on a world tour. It's a matter of prestige in its own right. And sports. Las Vegas has become the favorite destination of major sports leagues in recent years. The NFL's Las Vegas Raiders relocated here in 2020. Formula One returned in 2023 with a spectacular midnight race on the streets of Las Vegas, widely considered one of the most expensive F1 events ever organized. From boxing to UFC, from basketball to hockey, Las Vegas is now the capital of sports too. But this picture has a dark side. Las Vegas is one of the most water-vulnerable cities in the world. Annual rainfall averages around 10 centimeters. That means the rain that falls here in an entire year is less than what London receives in a single month. The city's water comes primarily from Lake Mead, and that lake has been shrinking dramatically in recent years. In 2022, Lake Mead dropped to its lowest level since the 1930s. The lake receded so far that submerged boats, concrete docks, and even human remains began to surface. Climate change and a growing population have become the most serious existential threats Las Vegas has ever faced. And yet Las Vegas is not standing still. Grass in front yards has been banned. Millions of square meters of lawn have been removed and replaced with desert plants. Over 99% of the water used is treated and recycled. Las Vegas is a city of paradoxes, home to the world's most extravagant entertainment culture, while being forced to become one of the world's most water-conscious cities. Do you know what happens in Las Vegas at 3 in the morning? It's still crowded, still music, still the sound of machines, the ringing of bells, the laughter of people. There is no closing time in this city. Bars are open 24 hours. If you want to get married, you can do it at midnight. At drive-through wedding chapels, you can tie the knot without even getting out of your car. Las Vegas marries around 100,000 couples every year. You can be married by an officiant dressed as Elvis, or skip the chapel entirely and exchange vows in a helicopter over the Grand Canyon. There are no limits in Las Vegas because the very purpose of this city is to eliminate limits. So what truly makes Las Vegas so special? Money, luck, entertainment? The answer lies somewhere deeper. Las Vegas offers people an escape from everyday life, a place where the rules work differently, where no one knows you, where everything seems possible. And that feeling is an extraordinarily powerful force for drawing people in. This city has a famous motto: "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas." That's not a slogan, it's a promise. And for 100 years, millions of people have kept buying into that promise. Built in the middle of a desert, defying logic, surviving on water, living on light, this city is not just a holiday destination. Las Vegas is the living embodiment of humanity's endless tension between dreams and reality. And every night, as those lights switch on again, people from every corner of the world keep walking through that door.